So a canvas, you know the canvases, it doesn't always have to be stretched over a wood frame to create art.
A local artist essentially turned 2 condemned houses in Omaha into canvases. The public art project is a collaboration with Habitat for Humanity.
Watie White, he's the artist behind it. Welcome back, Watie.
Nice
Good
to
to see
you
you
again.
Great to see you guys.
So let's refresh everybody's memories about this project. What was your goal?
So my goal really was to try to use these 2 condemned homes in North Omaha to make site-specific art installations. So I went up and I talked to and did interviews with people who live around the houses, the police who work that beat, people who I was able to track down who used to live in the houses, and material that I found in the houses that was sometimes in one of these falling behind the baseboards of the rooms before they were even sealed.
We have pictures of the houses and they're condemned, and so what you found, they were once very vibrant and beautiful and lively, and the activity on the streets, it was quite a bit different than what we see today.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the people who live in that neighborhood tell lots of stories about the kind of community that it used to be and what it is now, and the stories that they have are really fascinating.
So the paintings, are there real people?
Right, what did you do? What did you do here?
So what I did was I collected narratives and stories from absolutely everybody I could find, people who touched on those houses in that community. I took their narratives and found ways of making them visual. And then I blew up the paintings that I made onto vinyl, glued them onto sheets of plywood, and boarded up all the windows from the inside.
Windows with them, yeah.
So the name of it, All That Ever Was, Always Is. How did you arrive at the title?
You know, at first it was just a phrase that was kind of coming up that seemed to resonate, that the stories that people live that are contained in where we are don't ever really go away. They just kind of keep coming back and reiterating. And then I realized I was actually stealing this quote from Kurt Vonnegut, who is one of my favorite authors. It was just in my head somewhere else. But it did seem to kind of resonate with the ideas that are inside the project.
And our viewers are going to get a chance to see these 2 houses coming up this weekend.
So this Saturday, I'm having an opening for it at 10:30. The houses are located at 1468 and 1470 Emmett Street, and there's going to be coffee and donuts and me yammering on for most of the morning
about the project.
Just sit and visit and look.
What have the neighbors? Have you talked to the neighbors in that area?
Yeah.
What have they said about the completed finished products?
They really like it. It's really nice because one of the things that happens is they come and they talk to me. I do interviews with them, and then I go away and I work for in this case 8 months. And they forget about me completely. And then one day, all these giant paintings show up, and they are surprised and shocked, like they don't know why their face is on the side of this building. And then their neighbors are telling them that, oh, somebody made a big painting of you and put it in there. So they become a little bit of a micro celebrity in their neighborhood.
And they have some ownership in that house.
They really do. It's no longer someone else's problem or someone else's thing. It's part of their community. It reflects them. It reflects their stories, and also kind of gives them the message that their stories, their life, the things that they have done are worthy of being exalted in the ways that we can.
Does this project affect the future of the homes, or will they be raised
Not
at
a
some
whole lot.
point?
They're still going to be, they're still part of, Habitat for Humanity still owns them. They're still going to be demolished. They're going to be in place at least until next year, so at least until January. But then they will be demolished and made way for new homes to be built.
And then what happens to your paintings?
Well, I take the paintings out, and I will also probably be removing the material from the house that frames those paintings so that they can travel and become part of museum shows.
Someplace, which makes sense. Watie is going to be in a museum in Arkansas. Creighton is crafting an entire class around what you've done in North Omaha.
The response from the greater community has just been it's been really humbling. It's really wonderful.
That's awesome, and people can come down this weekend and see it. We've got some information right there. Saturday, 10:30, it starts, right?
Yep.
And then how long are you going to go?
I'm saying until noon, but really I'm going to go until people won't talk to me anymore.
Something tells me it'll be afternoon.
You're not going to kick people out, though.
Yeah.
Learn more about this project and the others that Watie's. This isn't just it for him. It's watiewhite.com. Nice to have you back.
Very good to be back.
Thank you.
Thanks, Watie. Congrats.